are cooking in Overtown at Jungle Island. Funds raised tonight will provide scholarships to 2 very deserving students from the Overtown community. And funds will also support the continued efforts of St. John C.D.C, a developer dedicated to providing affordable and safe housing to low and very low income families and children.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Clark.
Hi, I'm standing here with Rosalind Artis, the winner of the Education Award. Rosalind, I would just like to ask you, what is your dream or vision for Overtown?
My dream and vision for Overtown is one of shared community development, where our young people have an opportunity to grow and develop in an environment where they have hope and potential.
Definitely, that's very beautiful. And we all, I think, wish that and hope that for Overtown. So congratulations on being honored tonight. So Rosalind, what is your role in the community of Overtown?
As president of Florida Memorial University, we support numerous students from the Overtown community, providing them with high-quality access to education.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Wells Fargo has been supporting the work of community development that St. John C.D.C does for some time. And if you go around Overtown and you visit all the different properties that St. John's has been able to refurbish to make decent, affordable housing for the people of Overtown, it's really impressive. And tonight I want to present Ola and St. John C.D.C with a check for $10,000 for
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome our Health and Medical Service awardee, Dr. Carmel Burrow. Dr. Burrow.
I really thank you guys too for honoring me tonight, honoring my work, my total devotion to patient care, especially in underfavored areas. As you know, the office is right in between Little Haiti and Overtown. I've been practicing there for over 20 years, and I would not leave that location for anything in the world. I must say also that we need to assure the future of minorities in medicine school. This is why I'm involved in the School of Medicine at FIU, to make sure that every minority student that perhaps we're honoring tonight have a shot at becoming a healthcare leader in this community. Because if we groom them here, they will stay here. After all, when we all grow up, we will need someone who look like us, think like us, to take care of us. I appreciate you coming, and I hope that we all support those great causes. And again, thank you, C.D.C, for allowing me to be honored tonight. Thank you.
C.D.C Board of Directors. Some have been serving a long time. I'm going to ask all of our board members to stand and remain standing as I call the names and the offices of the St. John C.D.C Board of Directors. Would you hold your applause until I have finished reciting these names? Please stand. All members of the Board of Directors of the St. John C.D.C. Please stand. Please stand. Will Miller, Walter Dennis, Mary Louise Williams, Betty Bird Clayton, Reverend John Taylor, Grace Humphrey, Bishop James Adams, Corey Collins, Franklin Clark, Martha Day, LaTosha Daniels, Edwin DeMary, Cecil Duffy, Kerry Grant, Robert Harris, Dolores Davis, Homer Humphrey, Doris Isaac, Fareed Khan, Garfield Miller, Edwina Pace, Mitzi Paula, Teron Studwell, Lahandra Swain, Ulysses Terry, and Andrew Wilcox. Please join me in giving them a rousing round of applause. I'm going to call now, Rodney, if you'd allow me to do this. I'm always, I was about to say tickled pink, but that would be impossible. But I'm always very, very pleased to introduce one of the hardest working men that I know. He is indeed the president and CEO of the St. John C.D.C. He is somebody's somebody. He has done a great work. He hit the ground running a few years ago and has never looked back. He does the heavy lifting. Brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the podium the president of St. John C.D.C.,
I'm looking around the whole room, saying, who is he talking about? Me? Well, thank you very much for that introduction. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. How are you? Thank you, thank you. First and foremost, let me thank you for coming to the 15th annual CDC's Things Are Cooking in Overtown. And I'm going to say it again, things are cooking in Overtown. When I first embarked on the responsibility of being the president and CEO of St. John C.D.C., they had just received a little bit over $12 million in funds from the federal government. And the question is, what are we going to do with this $12 million? So we hit the ground running, as Dr. Adams just said, and we began a very, very aggressive capital program. And 3.5 years later, if you were to drive around Overtown, and I must say the greater Miami, you will see St. John C.D.C's imprint in this community and beyond. So I think that deserves a round of applause. Things really are cooking in Overtown. Now, one of our greatest marquee projects, and before I get to the marquee project, I have to definitely thank two individuals who made the success of those projects I just made happen. And she'll be brought along later this evening, but Commissioner Edmondson, can you just wave your hand? Where are you? Oh, there she is. And I believe we have our CRE director, or Commissioner Hardeman from the city of Miami. We sought funds from the city and the county, and they made it happen. We were able to, if anybody drives along 14th Avenue and First Street, you will see a marquee project which we won a national, I'm going to repeat again, a national community award, which meant that we are actually transforming Overtown. We have a joke in the office where we say Overtown is the new downtown. As a matter of fact, we call it North Downtown. And instead of having the big developments overrun us, we are working with the developers to make certain that we preserve the integrity of Overtown. So CDCs like St. John, we're not going to take the credit ourselves. There are other CDCs around, but CDCs like St. John will make certain that the integrity of Overtown still remains while we improve Overtown. Now, lastly, our marquee projects, which we hope to break ground in the first quarter of 2015, will be a 90-unit housing complex, which will have a community center, it will have a library, a computer room, and of course, I can't forget the nursery or child learning center, which will serve the children of Overtown. Over 200 children in Overtown will pass through the child learning center. And yes, St. John C.D.C. is doing this only in 29 years of its existence. So that also deserves a round of applause. We could not have done this without your support. So again, I thank you, we thank you for your support, and also we thank you for coming to our event. And when it's time to eat up, because we know the food is good around here. So thank you very much.
Please join me in welcoming her on behalf of our honoree, Commissioner Keon Hardeman.
Good evening. My name is Rosalie Augustine, Community Affairs Liaison for Commissioner Keon Hardeman. And unfortunately, the Commissioner couldn't be here because he's in China. So it is with our deepest sincerity that we say thank you. We are truly grateful to have St. John C.D.C. within our district. We thank you so much for all your hard work, and we definitely look forward to working together to make a greater Overtown. Thank you.
He understands business, but he understands the whole notion of giving back. He serves ably at the St. John Baptist Church and gives so much to his community, even special awards to those students who are doing well with ice cream and goodies, and I try to stand in line, but he said, Doc, I don't think so. At any rate, ladies and gentlemen, our rising star in the community, Mr. Donovan Jackson. Donovan, come on.
Hi, I'm standing here with Donovan Jackson, the winner of the Rising Star Award. So, Donovan, you're pretty young, and you're a rising star. So what is it that you do in the community?
Well, I have a mobile ice cream business, and basically what my business do, we award kids that do good in school. We just actually upped it to straight A's and B's. So if you do good in school, from elementary to college, we reward you by giving you free stuff.
Like free ice cream?
Yeah, free ice cream.
Okay, every kid likes that. And so, being that you obviously have the interest in youth, what is your vision or dream for Overtown?
My vision for Overtown is just, that we could come together as one and, rise above everything that's going on and just be better.
Definitely. With more people like you, I'm sure we'll be able to do that. So thank you very much and congratulations. Hi, I'm standing here with John Little, Esquire, honoree of the Lifetime Achievement Award. And Mr. John, can you tell us a little bit about what you do in the Overtown community?
Well, I've been a longtime attorney with a nonprofit law firm called Legal Services Greater Miami, which is federally funded and provides free lawyers for low-income people. But since 1985, I've been the community development attorney, and so my only clients have been nonprofit developers. And so I help them with their real estate transactions. So.
And just one question for you. What is your dream or vision for Overtown?
Well, I think that Overtown has a lot of possibilities. I'm afraid of the glitter on the downtown and the desire of the market to expand. And so you can see them going up Biscayne Boulevard, that corridor, and Overtown is right here, which is fine.
Right.
But what does that mean for the people that are living there? Will they be displaced because they can't afford the rents anymore? Which is why the work of St. John is so important, because I think the answer is to let's acquire as many of these old apartment buildings as we can. Let's fix them up. Let's put some green infrastructure to keep the air conditioning bills low.
Right.
And maybe get 10, 11, 12,000 of those units. And then when the glitter does come and when the gentrification comes, these people will still be here. So.
Definitely.